Oh my word, we've got it. We've got it. All right, only 4 all-time teams left, 3 after this one is done, but this one I have been saving. Not really. The team looks great as per usual. I haven't been specifically saving it, but it's the other half of the most confusing bit of NBA history ever. The Hornets, Pelicans, New Orleans, Charlotte, all that good stuff. I talked about it when I did the Hornets team builder. I think I have a good understanding of the combination of Hornets and Pelicans for this one. Long story short, this is the all-time New Orleans Pelicans team builder.
They shoot 49% from 3. Paul buries the jumper. Very close to a 5-second count. Davis has the buzzer for the win, and the Pelicans defeat the Thunder.
Gets it back. Zion for 4. Welcome to the NBA.
And just because I did research, let me share it so I know we're all on the same page here. So officially, the New Orleans Pelicans history started back in 2002-2003. They were called the New Orleans Hornets there. They spent 2 seasons in OKC after Hurricane Katrina in the mid-2000s. And then they became the New Orleans Pelicans back in 2013-14. I guess it's pretty straightforward now when you look at it that way. But as per usual, we've got a blank lineup, and let's start with the current core of the team. It's young and it's pretty good. I've actually only got 3 members, but of course highlighted by Zion Williamson. In my opinion, along with Giannis and Luka, probably the 3 players, the 3 assets you'd most want to be holding right now if you're an NBA GM. So congrats to New Orleans. Zion, in just a couple seasons, he's already first in points per game. He was all rookie in 2020. He was an all-star, has averaged 26.7 rebounds per game. Alongside him, another really good young asset, Brandon Ingram, 3rd in points per game franchise history. As well, a one-time all-star, was most improved in 2020. His averaged 24, 6, and 5 per game in 2 seasons with the Pels. And off the end of the bench, well, he's just got a pink diamond card. Kira Lewis Jr., 6 points per game as a rookie with New Orleans. I know a lot of Pelicans fans are high on him. I'll drop the next category here and go to the playoff edition of the New Orleans Hornets. In the late 2000s, before they became the Pelicans, they were led by 3 players specifically. And those 3 players are as follows, led by invincible Chris Paul, making his way into a 2nd consecutive all-time team. Had to do it Clippers, Pelicans, it makes sense. CP3 is 3rd in games played, 3rd in points, 1st in assists, 1st in steals, was a 4-time All-Star, 3-time All-NBA, won Rookie of the Year in 06 back when they were the New Orleans/OKC Hornets. As well, off our bench, we've got PEJA STOJAKOVIC, 14 points a game in 5 seasons with New Orleans, also 2nd all-time in threes made. David West was a 2-time All-Star, also 1st in games played, 2nd in points, rebounds, and blocks in franchise history. Along with CP3, one of the greatest ever. In addition to these 6 cards, let me just drop this one in here. He doesn't really fit with another group, and that would be J.R. Smith. It is a Nuggets version, but J.R. averaged 9 points a game in 2 seasons to start his career with New Orleans. In the final 6 slots in our lineup, I'm putting them in here together because these players are all former Pelicans. So like in the past 5 or 6 years, all these dudes have played for the New Orleans Pelicans and now no longer do. And it is like a ridiculous amount of talent and success. Let me explain. We have got Anthony Davis, of course, now an LA Laker, AD, 3-time All-NBA, 2nd all-time in games played, 6-time All-Star, was an All-Star Game MVP, very accomplished with the Pels. Also in the starting lineup, we've got Lonzo Ball, who of course is now off to Chicago. Lonzo, 13.6 rebounds, 6 assists per game in 2 seasons with the Pelicans. We've got Jrue Holiday off the end of our bench. Ever heard of him? Just finished winning an Olympic gold medal and an NBA championship with Milwaukee. Jrue, 4th in games played, 4th in points in franchise history. Eric Gordon as well off the end of our bench, 4th in 3-pointers made, averaged 15 points a game in 5 seasons with New Orleans, then went on to have a lot of success with Houston. Still in his prime, DeMarcus Cousins also played for the Pelicans. He's 2nd in points per game, 1st in rebounds per game, made 2 All-Star games, played just 65 games with New Orleans, unfortunately. And rounding out our Pelicans lineup, we've got Tyreke Evans, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists per game in 4 seasons with the Pels. And I don't know what my point is in saying all these former Pelicans. It's just crazy that they've never been able to concoct the right amount of talent, even though they've had different players come through their franchise, just hasn't really worked out together. But it works perfectly for an all-time teams such as this. Look at this lineup, bro. It is really, really loaded. Let me know if I missed any all-time great Pelicans players. I don't think I did, but feel free to leave comments as per usual. Now let me go leave us all with a W for this team. I don't know what I'm talking about.
What did you say?
Oh my goodness. Why do I keep playing Simbular? He's also got Sean Bradley. I've got these beautiful baby blue turquoise, whatever you call them, throwback New Orleans Hornets jerseys. Let's get it popping. From the Chris Paul era. And I'm turning the ball over first possession. No, I'm not. Yes, something bad's going to happen. Yep, I saw that coming. Thank you for the steal, though. I'll take it right back. Okay, CP3, stop. Nope. Almost a stop and pop. Lonzo in the corner. Lonzo, brother, man. I gotta get that jumper back down from Lonzo. It's super weird, but does work. Zion to the rim. Okay. That's also how we can beat a zone. Just run by people and dunk. I like it. Oh, good steal. Yes, AD. Yes, that's why you were all defensive a bunch of times. Okay, how did I not get that ball? That is annoying. AD back, getting dunked on. Darn it. I do not know about Zion's jump shot on next gen. I just do not, but he's going to have to hit a shot for me right here, right on cue. Right on cue. Oh, that's his jumper. I think that's the Kobe base, right? Anyways, it works really well. Yeah, that was quite green, actually. Come on, Chris Paul. Get us going. Get us going, Chris Paul. I don't want to try and finish with you. Ingram. Oh, Ingram. Okay, yeah. We'll let Chris Paul be the facilitator. Don't force anything. I got some shooters here. Come on, we back out in transition again. How do we keep finding ourselves? Wow, my guy's playing good defense, honestly. Like, that was, didn't like that. I'm not finding easy looks in transition, which usually happens. And he's protecting the rim really well too. I gotta be smarter. What a bad first quarter for both of us. Look at how low scoring this is. Like, this ain't too, I'm trying to go up with it. Oh wait, it was smart. They didn't let me dunk for some reason. I don't know what button I hit. Ends up with CP3 being wide open. I mean, you just love to see it. Oh my goodness, my auto subs made a mess of the rotation. Well, okay, we'll run with it here for a second. I got no JR out here, no Tyreke, even though that was the plan. But I got a, whoa, what a bait. David West of all people. Perfect bait by me. Wow. Okay, now we got the correct bench out here. Let me see if that does allow me to get loose a little bit here with anybody. Okay, maybe if I could throw a proper pass here, it would work out very well for all of us. Chill, JR wide open. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just looking for JR in the corner. That's how I'm going to beat this zone. Let's try that again, PEJA. What? Okay, well, I didn't green it. This time he makes a midi at least. Oh, good poke free. Holy crap. That was the cleanest bump steal animation I've ever seen from JR. I also should have shot that. It's all good. I'll get an open look here. JR plays defense. We got to reward him with a 3. Yes, sir. You're not even trying anymore, bro. And as long as I 3 hunt against this weak zone, we good. We good. Give me a white. Give me a what? I knew that was going down because it's JR. I'm mad, bro. There's no chance this should be a 6-point game, but we got a lot of stuff happening. Let me just say that stuff. Not good. You know, not horrible, but a lot of. Why is that not a green? What are they doing? They nerfed my boy JR or something. With takeover, you can hit shots with anybody. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, I'm like 10 for 90,000 with JR in this quarter. I've got a 9-point lead. That's not bad. Oh, wait a minute. A late turnover. This gives us another shot at it. No, I'm not trying to. Okay, I was trying to pass it to Tyreke in the corner. No more takeover for JR, but I got a dunk like prime JR and 1 backpacking the team. 15 points in the never mind 14 points in the quarter for JR. We are up 11. I'm bringing the starters in and I'm flooding in the third quarter. End of discussion. It's done. It's done. Okay, so as you guys just saw in the third quarter, I went bonkers with Zion and with JR again. JR is 26, Zion is 19 through 3 quarters. Oh my goodness, I'm just scoring with 2 people. Yet somehow, as you can see, I'm only up 14. Like, I guess that's a good total, but shout out to my opponent. He's keeping this somewhat tight. It's just like, I guess it's just my defense, man. Like, obviously I'm having no issues now scoring with, again, 2 people, but
Perfect.
It's still good enough. Like, I'm still scoring out Will, but I can't get enough stops. Let me lock in here, though. I am determined. I am determined to get a quit in this game, so I need to play defense. Let me put an emphasis on that, and it doesn't work. He's just inside. I can't stop it. I'm gonna bring the starters back in here. Next whistle. Yeah, I'm telegraphing passes now to JR. I gotta stop that. DeMarcus Cousins, why don't you get on the board? One more from JR. One more on the fast break. That was supposed to be a 3, but we get 31 now with JR Smith. Not bad. Let me bring the starters in. Okay, I tried to intentional foul right there, everybody. Thank you. Oh my word, look at him inside. They actually gave me a 44% contest, and yet it still wasn't close to being good enough. He just scores on me anyways. That is really annoying, bro. Come on. And one? Okay, I can't make an and one even? Let's be smart. Who's gonna be open? Oh my goodness, in the corner. Brandon Ingram. I mistimed it, and I'm really not making whites this game. Oh, look at CP3 on the old glass, kinda. I mean, he used some help from AD, and then I turned the ball over. This is such a sloppy game, guys. I don't even know what to say anymore. And I finally make a white. Right on cue, there's a dagger with Zion. Sure, why not? Ugly game, but I'll take it. Ends up being a light 12-point victory. He dominated me points in the paint. Only 7 turnovers from me, that was pretty good, but he out-rebounded me 21-13. That's what I'm always talking about, man. It's just an extra advantage for one team. That's why he stayed in the game a little bit closer. I also only shot 53% from 3, which is pretty low for my standards. And I basically only scored with 2 people, JR and Zion. Unbelievable. Both dudes were absolutely cooking. Like, I don't even, that was crazy. In addition though, Ingram was cool. AD didn't do much. CP3, no. I didn't even score with LaMelo, TYREKE. Yeah, okay. Well, whatever gets us a W, right? And we do indeed move to 26-6 on our all-time team scoreboard with 3 teams remaining. That's it. I can't believe it. I definitely thought I'd take more L's along the road, but I'm not complaining. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this episode once again. If you did, drop a thumbs up down below. Thank you for all the support on this series. It has been really fun this summer. If you're still waiting for your favorite team to be done, I've only got 3 videos left. I promise you they are on the way, so be sure to be subscribed to the channel if you aren't already so you don't miss an upload. And that is all I got for this one, y'all. I'm Jay Canada. Hope you have a fantastic day. Peace.